right, CNBC is out with the results of its third quarter CFO survey. That is where we dig into the top concerns for the C-suite around the world. So let's find out what the chief financial officers are talking about, worried about, thinking about. Frank Collin knows, and he joins us now with the details.
Hey, good morning, Brian. You know what they're talking about? The global economy. So as new tariffs were taking effect on billions of dollars of U.S. and Chinese goods, and trade tensions were escalating in the week before Labor Day, our survey got the most responses from CFOs ever. Nearly two-thirds of global CFOs see U.S. trade policy as having a negative impact on their business. More than a third see U.S. trade policy as the single biggest external threat. 16% say China is the biggest. The dispute between the two largest economies in the world has financial decision makers very worried about the health of the global economy, more than just their business. Again, the global economy really on their mind, and those concerns rising as things continue to escalate with trade and everything else. CFOs downgraded the current economic situation of the U.S. from improving to stable, and China from stable to declining. The Eurozone and the U.K. also seen as declining. In response, more than 60% of U.S. CFOs say their company has made plans in the event that the trade war worsens. Nearly 50% say their firms experience higher input costs. More than a quarter say they've had to increase prices to offset those tariff costs, something we've covered a lot here on CNBC, Brian.
Yeah, obviously they're sending a message. They're trying to send a message to D.C. that this is expensive and it's problematic.
Right. I think it's important to note, again, at the height of the trade war, we got the most responses ever. But specifically, when we're talking about U.S. and Canadian CFOs in North America, they had a bit of a different take on everything. Yeah. Two-thirds of them say they do not see a recession coming next year, while we're seeing a lot of concern about the global economy. They don't see a recession in the U.S.
Two-thirds do not.
Do not.
66% do not see a recession next year.
Do not.
I guess they're not looking at the yield curve inversion like we've been talking about.
Exactly.
All right, Frank Collin, thank you very much. The CFO survey.